It's the NFL on EA Sports. And coming up next is the Commanders' creative quarterback. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Commanders and the Bills under the lights on Monday night.
We've all waited long enough to get here. It's time for some football as we welcome you to the NFL on EA Sports. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you have quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over him for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And it's time to close an exciting week of football here on Monday night. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. And leading them out, someone who's still the pride of Wyoming University and Fireball, California. One of the league's best and biggest arms, Josh Allen.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
And he's tackled for a short gain. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. The Bills with a punt team out there. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. And the fair catch made here at the 15. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by this dual-threat quarterback.
He's definitely one of the stars in this league, a true franchise quarterback. And when you're at this level, Kate, you want to put your imprints on this game right from the jump.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now a give on the counter. And he found some running room for a nice gain. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Second and 3 now. Back-to-back carries here. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They give it to him again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Here's someone from a family of punters, Ryan Stonehouse, on to punt on 4th. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And it's not just a blip for him this year. He's been one of their go-to scorers on... We get through the heart of this season, leading all quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Ivan Pace able to make the stop. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Coleman with the grab. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. The Commanders going dime here to defend this 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Allen looking to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
They kick the running back in motion. Again, Allen to the air. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. And that makes it 3rd down. To throw again, it's Allen. Flushed out of the pocket, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Ethan Evans on down a punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. He broke 50 on his 1st punt and looks to have done the same here. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Washington offense after the field, ready for their 2nd drive. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening 1st down as they take the field a 2nd time. It's an option right that begins this drive. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
At the 20-yard line.
Putting the tight end in motion. 2nd and 10 now. He's on the... And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Commanders ready for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Ball taken in at the 36. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That punt goes 63 yards. And the Bills will take over possession. Now we've got the Bills offense headed back to the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
A give now from the gun. And he's able to work this down to the 41. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. From the 41. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down around the 34. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Bills first down. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Emmanuel Forbes in on the tackle. 2nd and 6 coming up here. We send a man in motion. 2nd and 6 now. Finds Kincaid. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Bills first down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He's got it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Allen gonna throw again. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Carty has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Blackshear on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. And Brock, these guys are still searching. They are still searching for their first points, but beyond that, they don't even have a first down yet.
Not even one?
No, they're still searching. I know. On first down, they'll run. They'll work it a couple of yards past the line. It was Osa Odigizua in on the tackle. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
It's second and 8 at the 27-yard line.
From the 27. Taken in by Harris. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. 7-0 is our score. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They have second and pretty long here. Throwing from the gun. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up fourth down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Punter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Bills are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And among dual threats in the NFL so far this season, there has been no equal. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing yards to this point. They'll run it from the gun. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4. From the 23. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And now they need to get 4 on third down. Allen to throw. Hits him on the out route. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
They're set up at the 35 now. Shakir in motion right. First and 10. Here's Allen. That throw behind his intended target.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
To the air again. Allen. Short pass brought in. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Bills first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later. I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win. And there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
That's caught for the first. And they get this down to the 28. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he'll knife his way through for a pick of a 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Allen. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down. Back to throw now, Allen. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
Here's 2nd and 7. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. All set up now for 1st and 10.
Washington, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
The running back gets it on the draw. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
From the 36. Hits his running back. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A give left side. Here's Harris. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. The Bills getting close, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Pass play coming here. Still on it. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Ryan Stonehouse on the punt. And he's been getting all of it every time out. Averaging over 50 yards a kick, and this is another one well hit. And this hits at the 4 before taking a bounce into the end zone. That's a touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He tucks it and takes off. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Slot man in motion right. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Low right side, and Shakir has it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Allen now on 1st down. Coleman with the grab. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Again, Allen to the air. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Gets this to Kincaid. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And that's out. We're just waiting for the spot. They're going to say it cleared the sideline over top the 14.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone. This is the EA Sports Halftime Report. So let's get you caught up on what's going on around the National Football League. We'll begin up at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, where it was the visiting Jaguars who were able to come away with the road victory. Trevor Lawrence, strong in the victory, as his guys looked better than a team that had won just 1 game coming in. From there, we're off to check out another game. And they were losers in that one as they fall to the visiting Seattle Seahawks. Kenneth Walker, a touchdown run in the victory. Lastly, we head to Southern California to check on the Rams at home at SoFi Stadium. And they fall in that one to the visiting Indianapolis Colts. Anthony Richardson, a strong performance there, over 300 yards passing with 3 touchdowns in the victory. This has been a hard-fought battle thus far. Just the 1 touchdown to this point is still anybody's game at 7-0, as both of these defenses have been out there trying to one-up
He has it all
one
teed
another.
up and ready to send it away. Starting from the 5. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Commanders and this running back headed back out for a new series. And he's continuing a great start to the season. You can see, currently pacing the NFL in rushing yards. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Handoff now out of the gun. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Dropping back to throw. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Back to throw. Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Bills will take over deep in their own territory. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. And things are looking good to snap that 3-game losing streak that they came in on, Brock. They've got the lead here. On 1st down, Allen finds Kincaid. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. Allen setting up play action. He's got a man left. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that 1st down. Well done.
Throwing now on 1st down, Allen dumps it off to his running back. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First down throw for Allen. He finds Kincaid. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They'll run here from the gun. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Commanders with an extra DB out there to defend this 3rd down. Another carry for him. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Play action now. Allen escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. Working inside the red zone. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Allen to throw. Cut near the goal line. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. Throwing from the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills push their lead further to start the half. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Commanders nothing.
Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Blackshear on the return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Out comes the Commander offense for another series. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He's taken down.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a throw. That's Thomas. He's got it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
39-yard line.
Here's a handoff up the gut. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to the massive hit. The ball is out. And this is scooped up by the Bills. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
The Bills headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns. Good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can. Putting together quite the game for himself in the process. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Throwing now, following the turnover. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Well, I can promise you, that was the goal from the moment he took off. He kept his eyes locked on the chains. It's almost like he had a spidey sense. He knew exactly where to get in order to move the sticks and get that critical 1st down.
First and 10. Here's Allen. Kincaid there to bring it in near the sideline. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. From the 17. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
Oh, 1st and goal, you take a sack. I got nothing good to say about that. So let me flip it over on the other side where you got everything good to say. That's exactly what you want to do. You want to get them behind the sticks. You want to knock them backwards. And now you put a whole lot more pressure on that offense to respond.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Chased out to his right. And before he can get rid of it, he runs out of bounds. Could have just tossed it incomplete, Brock, but instead takes the sack and a big loss. It'll be a field goal try now for Joshua Carty. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. Slides kick is up and good. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3. Even the most improbable comeback attempt. Hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Carty has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Commanders set to take over. And with this loss already assured, they at least want to find some points and avoid being shut out. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. First throw for the backup now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. But following his interception, he remains out there. Looks like he got banged up pretty badly on that play. They'll send someone out to look at him. 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Finds him over the middle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the 22-yard line.
Allen setting up to throw. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Give them 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Forced out to his... This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, partner, I think this defense had enough. This QB has been getting out of the pocket and doing damage with his legs. But not this time. Great pursuit, great effort, and they're able to wrap him up for the sack.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. He brings it in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. And Washington into the dime here, defending pass, 3rd down coming. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And the defender comes away with it.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
The Commanders all set to regain possession. The opportunity to win this game is, well, it's long gone, Brock. They're down to their last opportunities now to avoid the shutout as well. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He takes it himself. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I can tell you what, that was the goal from the moment he took off. Kept his eyes locked on the chains and made sure he set them up with a new set of downs. Well done.
Got him in. It's Thomas. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
It's the pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 38. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They'll try and throw it here. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
He finds him beyond the marker. And he got this close to midfield before going out. That's a game. Staring at a turnover on downs, Brock. They pick up the first instead.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
He'll throw it yet again. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he goes out a little short of the 40. 1st and 10 from the 41.
Washington Commanders 1st down.
They'll throw it again. This one falls incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Getting out to his left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those situations where a QB's strength and ability to run can be a great blessing, but can also be a curse. We've seen him use his feet before. This guy can escape, and that's a blessing. But it can be a curse because sometimes you think you can get out of everything, and this defense just proved he couldn't.
So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile. He's going to throw this one. He's got it over the middle. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. A conversion unlikely, but the offense is going for it. 4th and 13. Back to throw, needing a 1st. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain. And absolutely no chance of getting the yards he needed. He's brought down well short, and they're going to turn it over on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays that follow. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Completed to his running back. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Good for a Bill.
A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. 1st and 10 from the 41. Plowing up the middle. And this one doesn't go far. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Simple dive up the middle. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Allen on 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. This throw is cupped. And he drives this forward to the 6.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3. Throwing now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Time we offered some serious blanket praise for this entire group defensively. The guys up front, they've certainly generated the pressure. Everybody on the back end in coverage, well, they're holding down their assignments to delay these throws. This is going to be one tomorrow, one fun tape to watch, because 6 sacks, it's hard to come by in this league.
It'll be a field goal try now for Joshua Carty. This from 30 yards out. Sly's kick is up and good. And they come away with some points on that series.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Blackshear on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Now outruns their offense to take over. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Able to hit Palmer. Complete. And he'll go down and we'll... .39-yard line. We reach the 2-minute warning from Orlando. Commanders hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. 2nd and 1. Has him on the quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Put the body on the line for his team. Trying to set this up quick.
10 at the 39-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. That one's cut along the left sideline. They get 22 on that one. And the Commanders will have a first. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's another Washington Commanders first down.
Backfield is empty as they motion him outright. Got a man, Palmer has it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. They are throwing it again. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So that brings them to third down. He'll look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Into traffic. Complete. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
The Bills set to take over offensively. They can run this clock out and head out of here with a win, even with 2 timeouts remaining defensively. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. So it's the Bills who come away with the win. And a lot to be happy with on both sides of the football as they come away with a total team victory in this one. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Orlando.